Good morning, guys. It's Coach Lewis again. Today, we're going to be looking at Google Slides, which is the equivalent to PowerPoint for the Google Suite. And we know to access our Google Suite, we need to go to google.com. Mine's automating there, so pretty simple. I'm already signed in with my GISD credentials. You can see my account information there, it's just my email address. And in order to create a new slides, I could go to Drive and I could hit the new button and then I could do more, or it already shows up. If it didn't show up, you would simply hit the more button here, and I could choose Google Slides, okay? And that's gonna automatically start a new presentation. I could have also gone to the Google Suite button and simply clicked on this right here and gone to slides directly. It's an extra step, but just depends on how you feel comfortable. Our slide presentation, we're always going to title it first. It's all about me, and I'm going to underscore first and last name. Okay, so when we start off with a slide, guys, you can add a theme if you feel like that you want to have a theme for this presentation. This one's not so artsy or trying to make a kind of wow moment. It's more so let's get the information out there. So we're going to title this all about me. Okay. And below, we're going to add our name, who the author is, so to speak. I'm going to put Rob Lewis. And then I want to add a note about our period. So mine is going to actually be 0 period. It doesn't have a not in class with you guys. And so I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. If you notice the box wasn't fitting, it's not the end of the world. I like this to be in here because if you do that, that means when I move this, it moves everything. Okay. So you want to have that all in the box right there. You can change where this is by simply going to this text function here, and that positions your text. So that's my first slide. It's just a title slide. And whenever you do a presentation, you will always have a title slide that deals with what are we talking about and who is presenting this information. Next, I want to add a new slide. In this new slide, guys, there's a plus button here. When I do this, I can choose which kind of layout I have. And since this slide is going to be my schedule, it's going to have a purple day schedule and it's going to have the gold day schedule in 2 different boxes. I think this one is probably the easiest because it already has 2 columns. So we're just going to choose that one. We need to title our slide, and then I'm going to put my schedule. Okay, and on this side, I'm going to add purple. And because I want it to be thematic, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to change the font color by clicking on this button. And I'm going to change it to purple. And over here, and I'm probably going to bold it too, sorry. I'm going to go over here, guys. I'm going to do the same thing. Guess what? I'm going to put gold. We used to say, ball high, purple and gold. Come on, shook your tootsie roll back in the day. Now, gold, guys, same thing. I want to change the text color, and I'm going to go to one of these gold hues. Okay, it's not real bright, which is the only bad thing. And voila, we've got it. Now, I'm going to start here. So I'm going to take this. The first thing, I don't want to do that, so I'm going to undo it, which is also, guys, by the way, Control Z. Actually, it's not on here. Oops, never mind. Don't listen to me. You just have to hit the undo button. I am going to center this. Oops, I got a hold of that. And I'm going to make it in the center. So voila. And then what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to insert a table so I can create an organization here. And to do a table, you just go to the insert button. Then you're going to go to table, and I want to do 2 columns. One's going to have my period, and the other is going to contain, actually going to have 3. And the other 2 are going to have my class and then the instructor. So I have 4 periods a day. Now, I don't want it that big, no problem. I just take it and I resize it and get it over here where I want it to be positioned. And as you can see, those boxes that we originally have are really not that super key. I just want you to know that it helps organizationally when you look at it. So here I'm going to go first, second. Excuse me, did I already mess up? Yes, I did. It's my old school way. Sorry. And we're going to go third. We're going to go 7th, and we're going to go 5th first. Good Lord, y'all. I can't even keep up with my periods here. So there we go. So first period, you might have incubator, and your teacher is Lewis. Say third period, you might have geometry, and you might have Miss White. For fourth period, let's say we have English 3, and you might have Mr. Whitman. And for fifth period, for seventh period, let's say you've got athletics, and let's say you have Coach Temple leading the way. So I like my table. If I wanted to add some titles, because generally a table does have titles to it, I would right click here and I would insert a row above, and I would go period, subject, teacher, or instructor. Now, if you wanted to make this look prettier, you could. You could add some fill to this right here, and you can do a fill color. And I might do here purple, and then I might probably will bold this and center. I like my column thing center. And if you wanted, you could even add an underline to it, so it makes it kind of look nicer. In fact, I don't even think this thing looks very good, but we'll leave this placeholder here for now, and we might take it out just for, hey, I don't think it looks that hot. So I'm in here. I'm going to come and do the same thing. Now, I learned something here. I had 4 periods in a day. I ended up adding an extra. So let's not make ourselves go back to insert something. And the way that we inserted something was we just right-clicked it. We right-clicked in there. We don't need to do that here. We know what we want to do. So let's create that table. You're going to create that table, and I want you to go do it right now. I want you to take your mouse to the right spot without me even telling you. I'm going to give you about 1, 2, here I go. So I'm going to go up here, insert. We're going to go to table. And this time we know we want actually 5 rows because we're going to have a row of titles. And then we're going to come 3 over. Okay. And voila, it's big. To resize it all at once, you can go there. Okay. I want to make it bigger. I want to make it the same size. Unfortunately, what I found is you cannot copy a table in within the Google Suite sometimes, and that's kind of annoying, I have to say. So if I come here, I'm going to try to copy that and see if I can do this and paste it over. And I did. Now, we obviously don't want it to be in purple here because this is our gold schedule. So we're going to make sure that we come through and highlight this. We're going to go up, and we're going to find that fill button, which right now is purple. We don't want it purple, and we're going to make it gold. Okay, so now we've got the appropriate colors here. We got to get the appropriate period. So it's an even day. So we're going to have 2nd, 4th, 6th, and 8th. And you're going to go ahead and fill in the rest. I'm not going to do it right now. Make sure, guys, that you know your subject and you know your teacher's names. I cannot tell you how many times last year it drove me crazy when I would ask kids, especially during testing, where are you going? At this moment, I'm going to second period, coach. Okay, what class is that? Whose class is that? Excuse me. And they would say geometry. Geometry is not a person, it's a subject. Know your customer, know the people that you're working with, understand who they are. And one of those big things is know their name. Okay, so that's our first slide. If we wanted to change up right here and put this in the middle, we could. As I can tell, I like things kind of symmetric. So it's just kind of what I like. This table is a little off, which bothers me too. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, and then I'm going to reposition it. And voila. So I actually want to try real quick and see if I could copy this table. No, I can't. So I was just looking to make sure and see if they had changed that. They haven't. Now let's add another slide. In this slide, we're going to add with the plus button, but let's choose our layout again. We're going to do 2. And on this one, we're going to do my favorite snacks. So, and yes, you get to choose 2. You can do 1 sweet, 1 savory. You can do both sweet. It's totally up to you. But all you're going to do on this one is you're going to insert a picture. And that's one of the beautiful things about Google Slides. Very easy. Whenever we want to insert a picture, a video, something that's media, a table, we come to this insert button. And I'm going to go here and I want to do an image. So I'm actually going to search the web. You could upload a PNG file. You could upload a JPEG from your computer if you wanted, like if it was a picture of you, that's fine. But in this case, all we're going to do, and what's nice here, if you look here, guys, now you can actually access your camera if you have one. I haven't played with that too much yet, but that's cool. I'm going to choose this one, search the web, and we're going to search for some images. So I want to go with mix nuts, like some like almonds or whatnot, and boom. I'm going to choose this first picture. Let me disable the video for a second. Now, guys, when you do this, you can click this to check and go to insert, or I'm going to uncheck it. You can just double click. And it takes a second. We need to resize it by going to one of these corners. Okay, and then we're going to go in and we're going to just add the image, and voila, it's there. And then we're going to find another one. I'm going to do another one real quick. So I'm going to hit talk to me now. You got it. Insert. We're going to go with you got it, image. And we're going to search the web. And I'm going to say a second snack that I really enjoy are Triscuits. I don't know why, but I love it. So I'm going to go with my Triscuits here. You can choose any picture. Remember, you can do the click and then insert, or you can just double click it. I'm going to double click what's up and do that one. It's going to pop in there way too big. So let's resize it. And then let's just drag it where we want. And voila, you have a picture of both of your favorite snacks. So I'm interested to see what they are. Now, this next one, what I'm going to ask you to do is to create a slide that has, once again, two columns, okay? And this is going to be your favorite two movies. So we're going to come in here, and I'm going to go my favorite movies, and you have a wide selection. So I'm going to start with my first one. You can insert a picture. You don't need to insert the movie. So we're going to hit insert again. I'm going to come right here, and I am going to create or insert an image, excuse me, and I'm going to search the web. I'm going to go number one. This is my numero uno, guys. And if you haven't seen this movie, check it out, my little ladies and gents. So I'm going to go with The Princess Bride. And boom, double click that bad boy, put it in there. This is a classic of all classics. And then for my second one, I'm going to insert an image for, let's see, let's think of a good one. I'm going to go with The Great Escape, which is an old one, but it's a goodie. So I'm going to do that one. Oh, didn't come up well. My search wasn't good enough, right? So I need to add some detail to my search. And there we go. And good Lord, I can't find it. It's too old. So let's switch. And I'm going to go with The Usual Suspects. And voila, one of my favorite movies of all time as well. And boom, you got The Usual Suspects. Now, for the last one, I want you to add a slide in which you're going to play a song that inspires you, something that helps you in that moment when you need to get going. What is a song that inspires you? So on this one, we really don't need to. We just need a title and a body. So if you look here, there's different ones. We're going to go title and a body. And I'm going to call this one A Little Inspiration. Okay. Now, same deal. I want to insert something. I want to put something in here. So all I have to do, guys, is go back up to this insert button. It's set now. Okay. Now I'm not doing an image. I'm not doing audio. I'm doing video. And this makes it super simple as well. So I'm going to go to video right here. And we're going to go with the old school classic. So you can search, and I'm going to put, you know what I'm saying? Just because it's old school and it's classic. I have the Tiger. And It's going to take a second. Here's the official music video. You can just put the lyrics, okay? Don't put the video. I know sometimes the songs get a little raunchy, a little crazy, so make sure it's clean, it's decent. This is still school. Yes, we're young adults. I'm not a young adult, but you're a young adult. So you want to be respectful, okay? And I'm going to select that. And we're going to give it a second, and boom, it is going to embed into this, which is really nice. And I can resize it however I want and make it there. And what I'd like you to do is at least put up here the name of the song, okay? And uh, if you know it, the artist as well, to give them credit. I'm trying to remember, I can't remember who it is. If I didn't know who it was, I would simply use this. And guys, this is something that's so critical. I get so many questions from kids when you have all this before you. And it's as simple as this. Who sings Eye of the Tiger? Survivor. As simple as that, guys. I can come back in here by Survivor. I can spell it, and you're done. That's all I need from you, except you've got one last step. And that last step is simple. It's titled, it saves automatically. There's nothing you have to save. If you made a mistake, you can go back here and hit this button. And now you want to share this just as we've shared before. Now, there's a couple of things as well, guys. So I'm going to share this, okay? And when I share this on this one, once again, what you're going to allow when you share this link with me, and we're going to go down to this one instead of sending me an email today. Sometimes we'll do that, but right now we're going to go down to here, and it's allowing me to copy to a couple things. And you could change this. You could change it to uh, anyone with the link. In this case, we're just going to do GISD to start. And you're going to allow me to be a commenter today. I'm not going to come in and edit anything. Editor means I can change, delete, recreate. I just want to come in and leave some commentary. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to be done. And so, oops, my dumb butt didn't copy the link. So make sure we're good. We're a commentator. We're going to copy the link. And then what you're going to do, guys, you're going to go back to that assignment under modules, okay? And you are going to insert that link. Yours will say submit. Mine doesn't, obviously, because I'm teaching you this, but I'm going to edit and place this in here. And this is an example, okay? Example given. And here is my slideshow that I am sharing with you. Okay, I'm going to change this when I share it with you because I don't want you to be able to edit it. I just want you to be able to view it. In order to do that, I would go back here and I would make this viewer only. Okay, and it updates it. Copy the link, and I'm going to go back into here. And here is the example given. I want to be doing an emoji. And there's the link. And if you notice at the end, it's a little bit different. You're going to be able to view this, but you're not going to be able to edit it. And voila, it is done. You are done. Get this in by Friday. It is a major grade, and wishing you success. Talk to you later, guys.